In this video, we are going to show you something that will make you question your eyes. Along with that, we'll also see some amazing magic tricks and uncover the secrets behind them. If you enjoy discovering the mysteries behind these tricks with us, make sure to like the video and show your support. From a distance, this stall looks normal, but up close, you'll see an extraordinary sight. In this small stall, there's a half-man floating in midair, with his hands and face appearing completely real. But where's the rest of his body? And how is this half-person alive without a body? The truth is, he's not actually half a person. He's whole, and this setup is a clever trick. Before revealing how it's done, let's look at other variations of this trick. In another act, a young girl covers her head with a cubicle box and then inserts sharp knives into the box from both sides. And finally, she puts a stick in the center of the box. But the amazing part, when she opens the front of the box, her head is completely gone. In the first trick, the lower body is missing, and in this one, the girl's head is missing. In another performance, the magician asks his assistant to get inside a cabinet. After closing the cabinet, he rotates the part containing her head, leaving everyone shocked. When the cabinet is opened, the middle section of her body is completely twisted. But how? Did her torso actually twist like that? In the first act, the lower half is missing. In this one, the girl's head disappears, and here, the assistant's middle section vanishes. The magician then closes the cabinet again, and this time, when he opens it, the assistant's entire body reappears. Now we're going to reveal the secrets behind these amazing magic tricks. But before we do, if you haven't liked the video yet, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more incredible magic reveals. Now, let's uncover the secrets behind this magic. The real trick here lies in the box containing the man. Here, what looks like a regular background is actually made of mirrors. These mirrors are positioned at specific angles to reflect the sides, creating an illusion that the background is flat and a part of the box. Here you can notice the edges of the mirrors. The mirrors are set in a way that leaves enough space behind them for the man to stand comfortably. He stands fully behind the mirrors, and his shirt is designed with special cuts to fit his arms and head. This front part of the shirt is just a display piece, hanging in front of the mirror and attached to this stand. From the front, it looks as if only the upper half of the man's body is visible, while his lower half appears to be missing. But now you know it's merely a shirt piece, and these are the mirrors hiding his full body behind it. The same technique is used in the magic trick with the girl. After she covers her head with the box, she inserts pointed knives inside. This box has mirror flaps on its inner sides that open inward at an angle when the knives are inserted. As before, these mirrors reflect the inside of the box, creating an illusion that this is the back side of the box and the box is now empty and the girl's head has disappeared. But now you know that it's not the back of the box. It's actually the mirror hiding her head. And the stick in the center is to hide the edge of the mirror. Now, let's look at the magic trick where the assistant's body appears to twist in the middle inside the cabinet. The same trick is used here, except that instead of mirror flaps, simple flaps are used, which look like the background of the cabinet. Once the assistant enters the cabinet, she opens the flaps on the side which hides her real body. At the same time, a twisted structure that looks like the assistant's body is placed in the middle. The assistant then puts her hands out and stands in position. When the magician opens the cabinet, it appears from the front as if the assistant's body is twisted. But now you know that this red cabinet's back is not actually the back wall. It's a flap that the assistant opened. The twisted structure is fake, and the assistant's real body is hidden behind the flap. This way, the magician amazes everyone with this impressive act, but now you know how it's done. After those complex tricks, let's look at a simple magic trick. This one looks amazing, but is easy to perform, so you can surprise others with it too. In this trick, the magician takes a rope and hands it to the show host, asking to be tightly tied up. As you can see, both the magician's hands and legs are bound tightly. Then, the magician asks the host to cover his bound hands with a scarf. But to everyone's surprise, the magician manages to pull out one hand to help the host. Yet when the scarf is removed, his hand is still tied up. He does this not once, but 3 times, leaving everyone puzzled. Finally, he asks the host to cover his hands one last time, and this time, the magician frees both hands effortlessly. But how? When the judge inspects the rope, the knot appears tightly secured. He even ties an additional knot to be sure, yet the magician still frees his hands. The trick lies in the way the rope is tied. While it looks tight, the rope is actually looped around his hands in a specific way by twisting it around his legs before tying his hands. This setup only looks tight, but the magician can twist his hands to slip them out easily. Once covered with the scarf, he simply rotates his wrists to free his hand, then quickly slips it back into its original position, giving the illusion of being tightly bound. With this simple trick, the magician amazes everyone, and now you can too. We put a lot of effort into bringing you these amazing magic reveal videos, so please make sure to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified of all our upcoming videos.